Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of Sing Beyond and Through with Monty. Right before you is a new up-and-coming rapper, goes by the name Diamond the Body. From what I understand about her, she is also a stripper, and I'm putting her on my radar because she gave an interview and she said something that was very telling and disturbing. Oh boy, I want you to have a listen for yourself.
Truth or drink is how many men have you slept with?
Oh, I'm gonna drink to that one. I don't know if you know what? Let me stop being a. Honestly, I don't know. I can't even answer the question truthfully because I don't know. I don't keep track. Who the track? How is they like? That's just like I don't know. Let me see. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell y'all some shit I ain't never told nobody. So this is a very exclusive interview. I lost my virginity at 12 years old. So for a long time. It's not funny. I'm not saying that to just I'm just telling my truth. Okay, I remember I lost my virginity at 12 years old. I remember the boy, everything. I remember the whole day like it was yesterday. But 12 to now.
Last one for the
It's been a lot. Girl, is it just my body count for just or niggas?
everybody.
I would say I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd say 2,000. To be real honest with you, if you put in, I don't a lot of people too. So I be niggas, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna keep it blood raw. Probably two bands, 2,000 sexual partners. Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so as you heard, Diamond the Body has admitted, she has confessed to having 2,000 sexual partners. First and foremost, let's just say this. Now, it could be that she's over exaggerating, she's lying, she's trying to do this for clout. Trying to be just the outrageous girl at the moment. Because people know that when they be outrageous, it brings them attention. Or worse yet, she could be telling the truth. But here's the problem with this here. It wouldn't surprise me if they put her up, set her up to become some type of superstar, the next big rapper. Because this whole celebration of slut culture, people get up there and say things like you shouldn't slut shame. I don't think you should celebrate it neither. Now, whether she's telling the truth or not, do you think that young girls are going to be able to decipher it? Are children going to be able to think critically that she could be just doing this for clout, doing this for attention, doing this to be outrageous? See, here's the thing about it. Who really knows? Personally, I don't believe it was 2,000. I do believe it was in the hundreds. She's a stripper. She almost admitted, too, that she has done things for money. Been in a strip club. She has a new single out called Body Count. But the thing about this here is that our culture, our society is already over-sexualized. Why would you want to go down that route? Why would you want to put out there for young girls to hear that you have a high body count, whether it's 200, 500, 1,000, or even 2,000? This type of negative energy that you're putting out there for young girls to emulate and think that is okay. That's not okay. This whole thing about, I was going to say selling my vajayjay. Yeah, it was kind of like what she's saying. If you listen to some of her music, so it's almost like that type of whole culture is being celebrated within the black community. And it's really a shame that we have come this low. We have just stooped to this so much despair right now. Songs that Cardi B is singing, Megan Thee Stallion, even Nicki Minaj. It's almost like they are celebrating sex, being a slut, being a whore. It's okay to do this. It's okay for women to behave like men. Yet these same women, like Cardi B, doesn't want her daughter listening to music like that. Go figure that. It's okay for her to corrupt our children, but she doesn't want hers corrupted with that type of music that she sings and makes. And let's just say like this whole body count thing that, these women are celebrating. Particularly, I'm talking about diamond the body here. That comes with the price. She may not be up to 2,000, but she may be in the hundreds, but you cannot just get away with that. What type of STDs have she contracted? What does she have right now? What type of bad energy does she have? What type of spiritual demons does she have? You sleep with that many people, you cannot just filter that type of energy out of you. That's going to take a while. You're going to have a lot of prayer. Depending on what your religious beliefs are or what you believe spiritually, prayer, meditation, crystals, shaman, witch doctor, that type of energy is not just going to go or dissipate on its own. It's not going to go away after your partner leaves. It's going to be there. And the more partners you have, the longer it's going to take to get that energy out of you. And she's putting out there like she's just so proud, to have that many partners. What man is going to want you, seriously, other than for sex? You can't really complain that you can't get a good man if you're so willing to have and celebrate this type of a reputation. I mean, I'm wondering, what does your family think about that? Do you have any type of consciousness? Family, friends, your community? Do you have any type of consciousness as to what you're doing to a lot of young black girls? You're celebrating just sexual promiscuity? How many lives are you going to affect and ruin because of your recklessness? Immaturity. Yeah, it's all fun and games right now, regardless of what the number is. But the price is going to have to be paid. And this shows you just how low that people will go for stardom. And how much the social media has really messed up people's minds. We overshare. We talk too much. We reveal too much. And people think that, well, it's okay. Look at Kim Kardashian. She put out a whole sex tape. If it's okay for her to do that, then surely it must be okay for me to talk about it. But, you got to look at it this way. Kim Kardashian is a white woman. You're a black woman. You may not get the same benefit or the same rewards that she's got. Plus, she has a mother who's very well connected. But it's really a shame that this very attractive young lady here, great body, has to put this type of information out there for children to hear, for young girls to hear. And boys are going to hear this too and think nothing of disrespecting women. If she's okay with it, she's happy about it, she likes it, then it must be okay. This is just a sick culture all around. It really is. And, one of the ways that she's going to have to deal with this and that she's doing right now is trying to be braggadocio about it. I'm trying to be bold about it, trying to be brave about it, trying to put it out there. Well, she has to do that. Because when she does really face the music, when she does really realize what she has done to her body, she's going to break down. She's going to break down big time. And you know what? It may take her a year or years to recover emotionally. When she realized that what she allowed people to do to her, what she allowed herself to get into. So what I'm saying is that in the meantime, she's got to come off as big and bad. I'm bragging about it. I feel good about it. What I do with my body is my choice. She has to put out all that bravado because that's a cover. She does not want to allow herself to be weak and vulnerable because that's when she's going to break down. And you have to break down in order to rebuild again. So this is nothing cute, nothing good, nothing mature, nothing spiritual to be admitting this, to even be talking about this. She could have avoided that question all along by saying it's personal. But she chose to go about it the wrong way. Those saying that some things are better left unsaid, many a times we should apply that and stick with it. But warning though, all the lives that she affects negatively, she's partly responsible for that. Hope that people look at this, look at her example, and realize that it's not an example that I want to follow. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is another edition of Sin Beyond and Through with Monty, and I will see you all beyond and through.